don't know what it is I'm actually looking at. It it looks like a woman whose legs are embedded in the floor. I'm here to pick up armor, and I just happen to notice that this lady is actually standing not on the floor, but actually in the floor. And I found this to be very interesting. So, there's that. Anyhow. Good evening and welcome to the Next 6 Minutes channel. I am your good buddy, the Next 6 Minutes, because this is my channel and I am he that goes by the address the Next 6 Minutes. Whoa. High science there. Anyway, welcome to the Next 6 Minutes channel. My butt is currently here and not at work because I was deemed unnecessary. So I'm not essential for people to maintain a semblance of structure during this business we're all familiar with. So that's where I am right now, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm furloughed. I do still get a paycheck, which will gradually decrease over time, as long as my non-essentialhood is deemed essential by the essential authorities. For whatever essential reason, they essentially find it essential. Essentially. Anyway, so before I really go any further with this whatever, I just wanted to give a shout out to my buddy Irate Alex. He's made some recent efforts to raise money for people affected during this time. So I'm going to be leaving a link to his channel. I'm going to have a nice yummy Lucozade. I know he doesn't prefer this flavor, but I do. And ooh, not supposed to touch my face. Well, I have allergies, so yeah, screw off. Anyway, quite literally, the cap. Ooh. Anyhow, so I was thinking the other day, which is understandable given the circumstances, that I'd be doing a lot of thinking because I don't really have a lot to do with actual like sort of work. So it's like thinking's replacing doing, essentially. So that's essentially what I'm doing, is sitting around and thinking. And one of the things I was thinking about is where do I see myself in the next 3 to 5 years? Well, I can't say for sure exactly where I see myself, but where I would like to see myself. Now that's very different. That's a very different question to ask, which necessitates a very different answer. And that answer would be, I would like to not be renting at that point in time. I'd like to have a significantly different financial situation. I would like to have my own little plot of land. It doesn't have to be huge, but it would be nice if it would have one of the next few features, if not all. I would like certainly enough space for myself, and perhaps a significant other if I happen to run across one. I really, it's really not something that I really delve much into. It's, I don't know, that's like an entirely other video, but if I should happen to run across a significant other and her ideas and my ideas are congruent enough, this is how I'd like things to play out as far as the living situation goes. Of course, room enough for myself and her, and I would like studio space, a nice nice little small facility, but large enough to where I could comfortably have like a throwing wheel. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what a throwing wheel is. It's, you ever see the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore? The thing that they were making the clay stuff on, but they weren't really making clay stuff. They were doing other stuff. That's a throwing wheel. I would like to have at least two of those. That'd be nice. I would like to have a place in storage for clay. I would like not only a low fire kiln, but certainly a high fire kiln. Have that out in the backyard. Freaking have a cookout and drink a beer while my stuff is in the kiln, getting all nice and glossy, the nice glazes, turning into this beautiful sheen of wonderfulness, and then all of that. I'd like a nice place to have my paints, a couple of easels, that would be very nice. A printmaking station, that would be nice. Silk screens, maybe a lithograph. Of course, lithograph has a lot more stuff to it, so I'd have to have a lot more materials to work with, and certainly equipment, and so on and so on and so forth. What else? Hey, if there's like a natural berm, I know in the San Antonio area, there's a lot of areas where there's like nice little cliff space where it's just solid stone. I could turn that into an outdoor range. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. A nice, at least I would say maybe good 15 yards, maybe 15 plus yards, 15, 20 yards. That'd be adequate for me. For handguns, maybe, you know, small caliber rifles like 22. That'd be nice. There's a lot of things that I would like to do to make art, to have fun. You know, it would of course not be within city limits. It'd be somewhere outside the city limits in the country. Of course, you know, we run into, you know, the price of land out there is not currently not in my price range. Um, yeah, 3 to 5 years. And the thing is, I really don't have a plan for that, and that sucks that I don't. And it's certainly something I've thought of, been thinking about for a while now, and I'm sure there are plenty of you with plenty of advice about how it is to achieve that. So would I be willing to move to just to other states? Would I be willing to move to other parts of this particular state, Texas? Yes and no. I kind of like this area. Yeah. As apart from the allergens that plague me year after year, I generally like this area, and I wouldn't mind living somewhere around here, somewhere that kind of fits the bill as far as a lot of the things that I would like for art studio space, for, you know, my recreational purposes, and so on and so on and so forth. So that just there's been an idea in my head, and I would like to see myself somewhere other than right here. Though, you know, this apartment is kind of nice, but I've been here for almost 8 years, and I think it's I'm getting towards that time where it's like I would like to do something different. I would like to go somewhere other than here. It'd be nice, a nice change, and Of course, that means finding a new job, preferably something that pays much more than I'm making right now. If I was ever able to afford something that even comes close to what I'm envisioning, I would need to be making a significant amount more than I am right now. Uh, so I am not alone, because I know that there are thousands, if not millions, of other people thinking the same thing that I am right now. That they would like to be doing something different and being somewhere else in the next 3 to 5 years. But there's a big distance between point A, and point B. Um, so that is certainly something that comes to mind. Uh, I wouldn't mind New Mexico. I've been thinking about New Mexico, the nice mountains in New Mexico. That'd be a nice area to go to. If I'd find a lot of natural berms out there that I can use for um, I could use for shooting, just depending on the local laws and whatnot. I'd have to work that out, find that out, and certainly develop a good relationship with the local police department, because if they are ever called out there because a neighbor complains, oh, I hear shooting in the middle of the night. Well, this is so and so and so forth. We know who's out there. It's whatever. So I don't know. But there's a lot of I don't knows, and certainly not a lot of answers to any of those I don't knows at this point. And I don't know. Yet another one. So I guess it's about all I have to talk about right now. Anyhow, get a Lucozade if you can find one. Enjoy it, whatever flavor floats your boat. I know Alex doesn't prefer this flavor. I really like this flavor. I like orange flavored things in general. So yeah, it's like, yeah, good stuff. So you all take it easy, and I will see you again sometime. I don't know when. It took me a while to get to making this one, so I had a lot of other projects, Peak 60s and Marchmas. So that took about took about all the extra spare time that I had at the time. Right now, I have nothing but spare time. So spare time is just, it's in abundance, and I'm not feeling right about it. I oddly enough, it's weird to hear this, hear me say this, but I would rather be at work right now. I'm at that point in my life. Anyhow, y'all take it here. Just can't even talk right now. Take it easy. Have a good one. And stay healthy. Wash those hands.